Facebook Live. What's up?
Hello.
Hello, good people. Y'all know what today is. Today is Thursday.
It's On That Note Thursdays.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
You know how we do.
We here. Welcome. As always, thank you so much for joining us today and every Thursday. We greatly appreciate your support. It doesn't go unnoticed.
It does not go unnoticed. So come on in. We thank y'all for joining us. We greatly appreciate y'all help and everything that y'all do.
That's my intro.
Oh.
So join us. If you have not already, please go and like and follow On That Note with Twane and Tiff Facebook page, because eventually we won't be going live on our own stuff. So in order to see it, you'll have to be following us.
Yep.
So make sure you go like and share and follow and tell all your friends and family. We appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it.
Yep. So what's going on, babe? What's going on today in the news?
Oh my gosh. What ain't going on in the news?
Everything.
Did he leave me? He left me. This is not what we do. You're supposed to be sitting right here, ready, set, to go. Like, he fussed at me when I'm not here at 7. But yeah, what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? What's the latest and greatest? Like, there's so much.
No.
That's like going on right now.
I've seen a few things.
But you know what? I forgot to share this with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen, I'm gonna have to find it and share it on the On That Note page. Mm-hmm. It was a video from, it was actually in Shreveport. It was one of their council meetings. So apparently on the video, it had all the council members present, and there was a black lady, a young lady there, that I guess she had gotten wind that they were planning on terminating her, her employment or whatever. When I tell you this lady exposed everybody, she exposed everybody. She was talking about how one of the council members, I guess he's a Caucasian guy, he basically had been saying the N-word, and some of the other African-American people witnessed him do this, but because of who he is, they always kind of used it as a crutch, like, okay, that's just who he is, and you know, they basically let him make it because they wanted to, you know, be able to get certain things from him. So they allowed him to say those things. And she was always one of the people that kind of called him out. Like, that's not okay. It's not acceptable for you to say that.
Right.
And anytime they were doing something that she didn't feel was appropriate, she would call them out. So she even told them about one of the other council members basically saying that she was going to fire her, you know, that she didn't like her, and that she was going, I'm going to send you the video.
Boldly.
Yeah. So, and then they voted, and they still terminated her. But I'm like, okay, in my mind, I'm thinking as I'm watching it. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up because I need y'all to hear this real fast. So, this is the... I won't share the whole thing, but
so I've prepared a statement. It's a little lengthy, so please be patient with me.
I won't share the whole thing, but I need you to just kind of hear the gist of it.
This statement is not meant to be a plea to stay in this position. We are here because apparently 4 council members have decided they will fire me today, and my intention is not to try to sway anyone's vote. My goal is to show the public why Shreveport can't keep young, talented professionals. You have not heard any council member speak negatively about my overall work performance, my skill set, the quality of the work I produce, or my professionalism. Instead, you've only heard baseless allegations of wrongdoing without so much as an ounce of evidence, all meant to be an assassination of my character. 6 months ago, 5 council members approved my confirmation because they were confident in my ability to do this job. Councilman Butcher or Talaferro didn't vote for me, but I gave them my word that I'd work for them as I would every other council member, and I have. Councilwoman Bowman told me I shouldn't do shit for them. However, I told her I would work as hard for them as I did for everyone else, and I kept my word. Anything I provide to all council members, they are included. And anything they've requested from me, I've provided. Neither of them can truthfully tell you anything differently. In fact, I have emails and recall multiple conversations with Councilman Talaferro where he has thanked me for my efforts, for me looking out for him, for providing him with necessary information, and for a job well done. Less than a month ago, after I was publicly humiliated for receiving a raise that I knew nothing about until after it had been given, Councilman Brooks came to my office and told me how great of a job I'm doing and how impressed he was with my knowledge and ability to promptly respond to council members anytime any of them has a question. So imagine my surprise this past Friday when he asked the deputy clerk to add my employment status to the council agenda because he intends to fire me. He nor my other employers had the courtesy to come to me with any of their issues before going public. I even called each of them in hopes of finding out what the problem was because no one had spoken to me. Council members Brooks, Busher, Talaferro, and Bowman did not answer, nor have any of them returned my phone call. I'd also like to add that since the day I started, not one of my bosses has given me any sort of counseling, performance review, or verbal or written warning of any sort, yet they are moving to fire me. I can't help but think this termination is the result of a series of instances where I either spoke out against something I didn't agree with or rejected invitations that I believe were inappropriate. Around the time that I was confirmed, I attended a dinner where Councilwoman Bowman allowed Councilman Brooks to say the word nigga. I gave him pushback in that moment and let him know that it wasn't okay for him to use that word. Yet Councilwoman Bowman said nothing. There was also another council member and his wife present. The other council member stated he didn't hear it, but his wife did, and she was so upset that she left. When I later questioned Councilwoman Bowman about why she remained silent, she told me he was a different type of white guy, and she wasn't going to say anything because she may need him later. I guess she was right because she was able to convince him to take the lead on firing a young black woman so that she wouldn't have to be the face of it.
I'm gonna post the whole video in its entirety on that note page, but they voted her. I think it was like 4-3. They voted to terminate her employment, but I feel like it's about to be a problem, especially if she got any kind of proof that these things actually happen.
Oh, it's gonna be some issues.
That seemed like that's gonna be a situation. So I just wanted to share that because I'm like, wow, that's like right here. That's home for me.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty bad.
Yeah. But anywho.
So yeah. So tonight's topic is, do you date while going through a divorce or separation? I added the last part, separation, because you can say going through a divorce, but it's not final until you divorce. It's basically a separation.
Right.
So do you date while you're going through your separation leading to a divorce? Now, me, I'm going to give you my opinion on that. My opinion would be no. You don't date. You get yourself together, if you can, and then you try to see if it's still potential. And the only reason I say that is because if you start dating while you're going through your separation or while you're separated, that new person becomes a priority. And to me, it becomes a distraction on your current situation. it can sway your opinion if you was to think about getting back with your spouse.
Yes, sure.
It can sway your opinion on that because now you got so much new stuff that you trying to entertain to where you ain't even entertaining your spouse because your vulnerability is there. So of course a dude or a female gonna tell you what you need to hear while y'all dating.
Right, yeah,
right?
sure.
Y'all gonna try to please each other.
Yeah.
Well, if that person is giving you the attention that you need that you're not receiving, 9 times out of 10 you go lean towards that way and say, oh, this may be something that is like a rebound. This gonna be like the grass is green on the other side. To me, I just feel like that's what would happen. You would entertain that person, and then you would probably end up going through with the divorce, only to find out that who you was entertaining really ain't about that life.
I can agree.
And you could have stayed with who you was with.
I can agree with that. I can agree. I kind of feel the same way you do as far as dating. While you're going through a divorce or separation. Like you said, I think it would absolutely take you out of the possibility of working out your marriage. Because again, you're not focused on the marriage anymore. You are focused on your new situation, which may not be the best situation. So if you've been in a marriage and you're calling it quits or whatnot, if this is truly what it's supposed to be and you truly like that other person, then why not wait? Right. Wait till the divorce is done and then carry on. Because anytime there's a separation going on, there's still a possibility there. Right. That's not a final thing. And still under covenant. So why would you, why would you, you know what I'm saying? I think you just should, I think the wise thing to do is wait. But you have so many people that's kind of, whatever the reason is that they're going through a divorce, they just absolutely done. They don't care then. Yeah. So they get back in the pond.
It really depends on the separation.
The situation. What's the reason? Like, if it's a mutual thing, it's a mutual decision that we calling the quits, this is it. We just got to go through this waiting period. And it's kind of like something that I feel should be established. Yeah. Because, I you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it's one person or the other. Hey, April, thanks for joining. Like, if it's one person or the other, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, what'd she say?
And wait to find yourself and what you really want.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you don't know. Yeah. If you in
what's up, brother?
the middle of, if you're in the middle of a marriage or divorce or whatever it is you're going through, you do like me. If something were to happen between you and I have to find out who Tiffany is again. I can't just go out there and just start all over and just jump right into something. Right. I'm a whole different woman from what I was prior to being with you. So I need to figure out Tiff first. Mm-hmm. And then that way I can be the best version of myself for whoever the next person is. Right. So that's just my little take.
So when you going through separation, what if they have lack of communication? What if they don't talk that much? Meaning they don't express or they don't give they don't have a mutual agreement. Really? Right? Mm-hmm. So they didn't say, well, we mutually agree on splitting up. This is best for both of us, blah, 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 and they go about their ways. Right. Versus somebody that's just, we pissed off at each other, and I don't want to deal with you. I'm gone. I'm done with this relationship. I don't know why you done. I don't know how did we get to this point. All that stuff, I think all that needs to come to a head first. That needs to be dealt with before you just say, I'm completely done.
I agree.
But it's different factors in it.
I mean, me and you are an example of that. Yeah. Me and you are an example of that. When I met you, you were married. Yeah. Now, you was separated, right? But you was married when I first met you. Right. You was still a married man. Y'all wasn't together. Y'all wasn't living together. But you was married. Right. What did I say to you?
Wait till it's final. And the only reason that didn't even come about until I don't even know. That was months and months and months and months before we even had that discussion. Because when I was married, we didn't even entertain each other in reference to being together. That didn't even come across. The way we met was we met at work. And then I was running a little business, and I invited her out to one of my little presentations. And she couldn't make it, so she called or texted one of them
you
and said she couldn't make it. So that's how we ended up meeting. Because at that time, when I was running my business, a lot of people didn't. If they wouldn't go show up, they didn't call, they didn't text, they ain't nothing. They just didn't show up. I wouldn't get mad, but at the same time, I'm expecting them to show up. Well, she took the time out to tell me, "Hey, I ain't gonna be able to make it." So that was huge for me. So that's what drew my attention to her. And it wasn't an attention like I like her. Thank you. No, it was one of them. Oh man, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. And that was it. I ain't paying no mind.
We didn't even say anything to each other after that.
But at the same time, I was going through a separation. But I didn't allow my separation to make me vulnerable enough to start dating other people.
Right.
I didn't do that.
Right.
Because I still took care of the house. I still did what I need to do. Or whatever the case is. And then once me and Tiff got to that point to where we started talking, to where I knew I was done with the marriage. But when me and Tiff got to that point to where we may have feelings for each other, it was well off to where I've already had divorce papers signed. It was just a matter of going through the court issues. So me and Tiff, we ended up getting together officially after the divorce. And then after that, it's been great. And I don't want to say nothing bad on my last marriage. A lot of stuff I learned from that marriage that I took into this one, which helped, which makes our marriage good. But we didn't date during that time of my divorce. I think that if we would have dated, then my spouse at the time could have used that as he cheated. He cheated on me with her and blah, 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 blah. And I ain't gonna lie, that did come about.
But it wasn't true.
It wasn't true. But it was said.
What was said, because I'm gonna say it. What was said was that I was the reason for the divorce. That I took you. I did not take you.
Right.
I wasn't nowhere around. I am not the reason, okay? However, I'm here now.
But yeah, so I don't agree with that. I don't agree with dating, while you're going through your separation. Because if we was dating, I wouldn't even thought about giving it a second chance for us being married.
No, because your judgment would have been all cloudy.
Yeah.
Because I would have been
heels
there
for her.
Yeah. And I might not have been.
Yeah.
I might not have been the best fit, or there could have been a possibility for you all to reconcile, but you wouldn't have been able to see that if I was in the way.
Yeah.
You couldn't have, you wouldn't have been able to. I mean, it just wouldn't have happened.
Right on. So give me some of y'all opinion on that. Like, what do you think? Like, what would you do?
Hold up now. What? That's true. I didn't say anything wrong.
Kim, what's up? Talk to me. What's your thoughts on that?
Like, I don't think that you can be what you need to be for another woman or another man when you going through all of that yourself. Because you can't give me all of you when you dealing with all of that. That's a distraction.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on. You don't know if it's a mutual decision to split or whatever the case is. So that can be a lot for a person coming into a relationship or a new relationship with somebody that's going through a divorce. You got to deal with all of that drama that comes along with it, if it is drama.
Yeah.
You got to deal with all that.
Yeah, I think that it's a time when you separate, it's a time to reset. But it's good when you can have a mutual agreement, or it's good when you have communication on the reason why we separated.
Right.
If it's a reason that can be fixed, if y'all separate anyway, work on it. Work on yourselves. Try to find yourselves. Try to reset. Try to see what it is that that my significant other is missing that I can give them. And if it takes you, if it's out of your character, then it has to be something that you have to work on daily. Because sometimes that can lead to a cycle. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, especially if that's not your character.
Right.
And it's something that you're not giving your other significant other because it's something that you don't normally give.
Right.
That can be a hurdle, but if you put in the work, I think it'll make it do
I
it.
agree with that. I agree with that. But yeah, I definitely think it's one of those things. Now, if it's a mutual decision between two adults that, hey, we tried, we did everything, it just ain't gonna work. We just gonna call it quits. I think in that situation, yeah, you could date, but I think for me, I would let you know, like, okay, well, I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. Not because it's any of your business, but because we still in the process of all of this. In order to try to have to maintain as much respect for each other as you can, I don't see why. Now, if y'all just falling out with each other, that's a whole different situation. I don't even think you should bring anybody else into that mess anyway.
Yeah, we know a few different couples, I think, where they separated. Or I know one couple that actually went through a total divorce. Only to get back with the same person they divorced.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. We know a few of them. Yeah.
So, my thing was, you really didn't even have to go through a divorce. You could have handled that during the separation.
Right. But then again, in certain situations, it took that amount of time for certain individuals to...
I guess it had to take that drastic step. Who was that?
Yeah, no, we not gonna do that.
Boy, he been on.
We are not gonna do that. He's so messy
all day.
We're not gonna do that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, it happens though. It happens. People get back together, and the marriage is better the second time around for some. But I just don't feel like me. No, because you're stuck with me.
Yeah.
But in the event that something did happen, if I went through all of that hassle, I just don't know if I would want to go back. Like, if I went through a complete divorce, I don't know if I would be able to go back and remarry that person again. I never say never.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. But I don't think that I would want to. That's a lot to go through a whole divorce only to go back and do it all over.
So what's some of y'all opinions on that? Even though he had you out in them streets. Messy, bruh.
Let me just explain. Because I tell stuff, okay? I'm very transparent, okay?
We go take a
detour.
Do y'all
want to know why
we go take a detour
I have this
quick.
on? Yeah, detour. The reason why I have this on is because I was taking my braids down. Okay? And I was taking my braids down, and my husband called. Why you shake your head? And my husband called and asked me to go to my daughter's school to take her some dinner or whatever because she has volleyball today. About
I didn't have a choice.
75% of my hair was like down.
I was at our other daughter's school picking her up. So I didn't have a choice but to call on the wife. And I needed her help. Despite how she was looking. I knew she was taking her down before I left. I forgot. Even if I forgot the timing of everything, I wouldn't be able to get her food and get to the other school and this and that.
He had me out in them streets, y'all, today. At the baby school. The parents was in the parking lot in the roundabout for a parent pickup to get their kids. Kids running laps around the school. And because I had the locks, it's not like I could throw a wig on or throw a little cute little hair wrap on or something. Like, this is okay. But I couldn't even put this on when I went to the school. I didn't have anything on my head. Yeah, I said it. I had half of my hair done, half of it done. I had to go to the school. Well, first I had to go to Chick-fil-A, then I had to go to the school.
I thought maybe she could at least do on a hat. Come to find out she couldn't put a hat on because the way her head was. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I needed was her to get the kid.
What you mean?
Right?
It got nothing to do with you.
Which you helped out, and I greatly appreciate it. I have apologized for calling her to help me and her going at the house looking like she was looking. I apologize for that.
You owe me. And I am going to collect.
It's terrible.
So you know. Okay, back to should you date or are you going through a divorce?
Okay, he makes me sick.
Okay, so should you date? Back to the topic. We got back on the main road. Let's go. Let's bring it on in.
We need some answers from them.
Yes.
Let us know what y'all
So
think.
how do you all feel about that? Do you think you should date while going through a divorce, separation? Or do you think you should not date? And if you do think that you should date, why? What would be the reason why you feel that you should date while going through a divorce?
Yeah.
Because I
don't agree with doing that. But if I was to say yes, you should.
What would be the reason?
My reason would be to, I don't know. Only because it depends.
I'll tell you what I would do.
Lynette, what's up?
Hey, thanks for
No, shouldn't.
No,
shouldn't. I totally agree.
I agree too. But in the event that I did, it would only be because I absolutely know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Mm-hmm. 1, I'm done with you. 2, I would let you know. Because, I mean, even though we may be going through what we're going through, I would still tell you where I am. And you got to know if a woman is doing that, then she's definitely, like, done. She done. Yeah. I wouldn't be doing it to get back at you.
Would you tell me, though?
Yeah, I would tell you.
Okay. Because I wouldn't want to see you out in public.
No, I wouldn't do that.
With somebody, and then I'm thinking, we just separated.
No.
Yeah, we may be going through a divorce, and we said it, but yeah.
I would tell you before if I felt like, okay, I know I'm done. I want to get back out there and just kind of hang out, or I just might want some company. It may not even be nothing deep or serious. I just might want some company. I would tell you, like, I'm going to date. Just letting you know. But personally, I would not. I don't feel like you should be doing those because the door is still open for opportunities. And I wouldn't do it because I would never want to be in a situation where my feelings was hurt. Like if I was dating somebody that was going through a divorce or whatever. Yeah. I wouldn't want my feelings hurt when you come back and tell me that you going to go back to your wife. Then you look at you. Because that's a possibility.
Yeah.
You know? So I wouldn't even want to deal with somebody that was going through a divorce.
I do. Okay, so when I was with my ex-wife, mm-hmm. when we split up, I was checked out. I was done. But emotionally, I was still connected. Only because I really wanted to be married. I didn't want to go through a divorce. And we had a kid. So these played a factor in my thinking, mm-hmm. you know. But at the same time, when we first separated, because I was frustrated, I was agitated, irritated, I was done, I felt like, anyway. I hung out with somebody. Mm-hmm. And we hung out secretly. Basically, when I say secretly, saying I didn't tell my ex-wife, hey, I'm dating or I'm hanging out with somebody. I didn't say that. I just did it.
Why?
Because I felt like I was done.
Okay.
I felt like I was done. Like, And it didn't happen immediately, but as soon as we separated, like about a month or two, you know, like
that's kind of soon.
Yeah, but I was done.
It's still soon.
Yeah, but I felt like I was done. So I kind of hung out with somebody, and that person drew a lot of feelings towards me, and because of that, I had to. I didn't have to, but I entertained her feelings, right?
Okay.
So it continued to grow, not rapidly, but the friendship continued to grow. Mm-hmm. And then my wife at the time wanted to see what we can do to make it work. So she wanted to do counseling, this and that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll do counseling, right? So during counseling, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to make it work. Well, at this time, now I got to go back to this person I'm hanging out with and tell them, hey, I'm going to try to go and make it work.
See, that's what I was saying.
Right.
Now
So when I did
that,
her feelings was hurt. Like,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Like, didn't want to talk, didn't want to know nothing. Period.
Yeah.
Which I understood that, but at the same time, I had a situation that I had to attend to.
Right, yeah. I mean, because that's your priority.
So I tried to make it work.
I get it.
What's up, Keto? So I tried to make it work.
Okay.
It just, at the end of the day, it didn't work. But guess what? When it didn't work, when we tried again with the counseling and stuff like that, I knew it didn't work. So I tried to reach back out to this person. Wasn't trying to hear me.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So I had to chop it up.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was like, I ain't doing that no more. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want my feelings to be hurt. So I just left it alone. Mm-hmm. So me and my ex-wife, we never got back together. Like it was officially like over. We were separated, like official separated. Mm-hmm. And so at that time, I didn't even know you then, but I had when me and you met, I was already separated.
Right. Yeah.
But I hurt that person's feelings, you know, and I didn't want to, but
yeah,
that was just a big piggyback off of what you were saying. Mm-hmm. What's she?
Okay, what she said?
She said, "No, you shouldn't date during a divorce. And if I did, I think I would not have any feelings anymore for my spouse. Right? The love would definitely have to be gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. If I did that, then you know I'm out. Like, it ain't a chance for us to do nothing. Like, I'm done. All the way done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, smile. I mean, you know, hey.
You got to be checked out.
I'm smile, Keto. Smiling through my pain.
Keto. Leave her alone. Harry Living. Leave her alone. Y'all don't live here. I do. Okay?
Yeah, so I think the best thing for everybody is just to kind of play it safe. Mm-hmm. But it just like you said earlier, it depends on the situation. So
I don't know. But besides that, I don't even think you got to be married. I don't think you got to be married.
What
it's
do you mean?
when you in a serious relationship. Or what? You feel like you need to be married?
If I'm
for this topic, you saying you need to be married? Because if you just boyfriend girlfriend, then you say you separate. I'm dating.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we just dating, even if we done been in a serious relationship for some years, if we done called it quits, there is no process after
in Texas,
that.
You common law married after 6 months.
Nobody don't care about all that. If that's the case.
What if we live together? Boyfriend, girlfriend, but we live together. Then what?
I might wait a little bit, but
I
wouldn't wait a long time. Might wait a little bit. Hey, Julie.
Because if
I might wait just a little bit.
If we live together and you date somebody, we're going to have an issue. Because the first time somebody come pick you up from that house, it's going to be an issue.
Well, you wouldn't be there no more.
That's like you saying you kicking me out.
If we splitting up, we dating or whatever, we done been in a
I'm saying we we live together. We separated. That means we roommates now.
Oh no, we don't do that. If we not together, you got to go. Ain't no roommates.
Why I gotta go?
I don't know. Well, one of us got to go.
What if both our name on the lease?
Well, somebody about to be gone.
You got to buy me out.
Buy you out?
Yeah.
You
either
stay
buy
there.
me out or we roommates.
No, we not gonna be roommates.
We gonna be roommates with benefits.
That's a lie.
We gonna be roommates.
I'm gonna be.
No.
If we in a relationship and we decide to call it quits, I am gone. What I'm gonna stay there with you for if we ain't together no more?
Both our name on the lease.
I don't care about that.
I ain't paying nothing. I ain't gonna pay no rent. No nothing. I'm gonna jack her credit up.
One of us gonna stay and pay, and one gonna leave.
Well, if I stay,
if we not married, no. And we know we done. I am gone, or you gone. Somebody gone. And I'm going out to play. Back to the playground.
That's terrible.
In the playground.
I wouldn't even do nothing like that. That sounds terrible.
What?
You going out to play, that sound bad. That sound real bad.
That is playing because, you have, you go out and play. Going outside. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Well, hey. What Julie said? Julie said, depending on how much time is left on the lease, I might stay. All right. I can see that.
I can see that, Julie. But, if it's a long time, if we got 6 months, that's a long time.
That is a long time.
If we got 3 months, that's a long time.
I'm going to tell you, if we got 6 months.
You ain't going to get along.
If we got 6 months and we separated, you said that we're not getting along?
I said we're not going to get along.
So if it's not a mutual separation?
No, even if it's mutual, I'm gone. We can't stay together.
On mutual?
No, we got to go.
We can be roommates.
If we not married, if we just in a relationship and we split up, even if it's mutual, we still cannot live together. You got to go, or I got to go. If we over, that's over. And everything that go with it.
Oh. I ain't got no choice. In that case, we ain't got no choice but to start dating.
That's dating, like if you just in a relationship. If I was married, like I'm married, I wouldn't do that. But if we done been in a committed relationship, we live together, yes. I'd be like, okay, well, we ain't together. I'm gone. I'm outside.
So how long after we separate, you gonna start dating?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it right away.
Why?
Why not?
Right. If we have a mutual agreement, why wouldn't you?
Because I still got to get some time to get over you.
How much time?
I don't know how much time I need. I know what I know, okay?
Well.
But I wouldn't stay with you.
I'm gone.
I would have to leave.
Time to heal.
You
know what my healing is? My healing is in the next person that's going to fill that void. That's going to be my temporary healing.
That's why he's going to be in trouble every time.
That's going to be my temporary healing.
You'll be in trouble every time, man.
You need a healing? You need a healing?
You going to need one. No.
I just did that because we just seen it on Antoine Fisher last night.
That he had me watching. Anyway. Come on, keep going.
So, anyway. So, yeah. So, that's that. That's that. For us, if you separated, you live together, would you stay? It just depends.
Well, yeah. It depends.
What you
he
got?
Said,
what's your opinion on it?
What?
I don't even want to ask his opinion. Kemper, what would you do?
In what situation? Like if he was dating?
If he was going through a separation, divorce, and oh Lord,
Hold on. Oh. It said we can't add you, Keto. Try again. Okay, do it now. Keto, why you can't join?
I don't know. You
Okay.
can send us a request, but it ain't letting you. Yeah, it won't, hold on.
Okay, do it now. Oh, why?
I don't know. It won't do it.
It won't let us add you, Keto.
The Lord
They
knows.
probably know you about to
Yeah.
say something.
Yeah, Lord knows.
They blocking you. Block him.
So yeah, I wanted to hear from Kemper. What was his take on that? Have anybody been through this? Have y'all experienced it? Even if it's a separation and y'all live together, like if you dated, what would happen? Okay. Let's see. Well, I did go through a divorce, and during that time, I had to heal before getting out in these streets dating. True. Mm-hmm. I totally agree with healing. You got to take that time to find yourself. You got to take that time to reflect on what is it that caused our marriage to end. Yeah. And that's the good thing about communicating and bringing closure to a relationship or a divorce. Because some people, I ain't gonna lie, some people get divorced and don't bring closure to it. And that just causes forever issues. Yeah. But if you can come to an agreement, or not agreement, but if you can come to the root of what was the reason during your healing time, it'll help. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, right. Divorce feels like death, and don't wish that on nobody. I totally agree. Like, divorce is not good. Like, some people need it. Some people, it just, y'all got together, y'all felt like it was gonna work. Y'all, everybody want to be married and stay married. Everybody. No, I'm saying the people that get married. The people that get married, they want to get married and stay married. Yeah. But sometimes it just don't work like that. But regardless if it work or not, nobody likes divorce. Right. I mean, you don't get married with the intentions of divorce. So even if y'all have a bad breakup, it still hurt when you go through a divorce. Of course. Absolutely. I mean, that's the person that you expect to be with forever. Yeah. And now, the paths have split. That's a lot, because you have to continue to carry on without that person. So yeah, that's a lot. I've never been married prior to you, right? So I can't. When I went through relate to that. When I went through my divorce, it was. I was frustrated, and it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad. Like, it was a bad divorce. And it had its issues. But I was done mentally. I was checked out. But at the same time, when you're going through a divorce, it hurt. Like, you just don't want to experience it. And you don't like seeing people hurt. Yeah, you don't like your other person being hurt. And when there's kids involved, definitely, it makes it even worse. Makes it worse. You don't want to break your family's heart. Yeah. You definitely don't want your children to be affected negatively about it, even though they're going to be affected by it, because, But, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. Well, you won't have to go through that again. Nah. So. Till death do us part. You heard that? Till death do us part. So we stuck together. I ain't no killer. But don't push me. To do what? Please come and get him. He is on one today. What Keto say? He said, boyfriend and girlfriend break up. I'm gone. Stay for what? One of y'all about to get too nosy. Yeah, you. You gonna be too nosy. For real. Them go do your part. Sir. Keto and Harry Livings. Exit. It don't even matter.
It don't even matter because I am going to collect. That's all I know.
My question is, and y'all can help me out with this. I had no choice, right? I had to be at the school to get one of our kids. She's at the house. Yes, she taking her hair down. But I can't make it to our other daughter's school in time.
Yo.
I wish I could,
Listen.
but I couldn't. So I had to call her for help. She's my helpmate, right? So
sound like one to me too.
Regardless of how she looked,
I'm gonna get it.
She had to do what she had to do.
And I did.
And she did.
I did.
And I greatly appreciated it.
I walked into that school looking real. I was feeling real down and I was feeling mighty bad. But I know there's a God. I know there's a God. What movie is that?
She looked like a spirit customer.
What movie is that? Color Purple. You gotta stay with me. Come on.
At the end of the day, she was able to do what needed to be done for the house.
Yo, y'all should have saw me going to school.
And that's all that matters.
Y'all should have saw me going to school, though, man.
Boy, I know he didn't just put that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we gone.
I got you.
I'm getting online tonight.
I got you. You already know.
You know I got it pulled up on my phone. Ooh.
You know what? We gonna end this live early.
Why you
Sure.
Hey, but I rose to the challenge and I went and I did what I had to do for my baby.
Yep.
And y'all should have seen me trying to make sure she wasn't one of them kids that was running laps around the school because she would have been so embarrassed. I was embarrassed.
You see how cute this face is? It don't matter how her hair was looking.
Just for that, you know what? Mm-hmm.
That was a compliment.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. But he said I was cute. I'm going to do my hair like that.
Like what?
Like I had today. I'm going to leave it like that. And me and him going to go hang out.
That's fine. That's fine.
And I'm going to see how cute he think I am my hair like that. And I'm going to go live so y'all can see it.
That's fine. What's up, Dre? Or Daff?
Hey,
or both? What's
bro.
up? What's up? It trust me, it's fine. If she want to wear her hair like that out in public and she want me to be with her, I'm going to be with her.
I'm going to be all up under her, too. My hair like that.
It don't even matter.
Willy
I love
nilly.
her. I
Willy
love her.
nilly with my...
I just love my wife.
I'm going to do like... Sarah Jakes when she was on stage and threw that wig off. I'm going to be walking beside Antoine just like that.
I'm with it. I'm a videotape it if she do.
You ain't going to have to video. I'm going live right on here.
That's fine.
So y'all can see us hang out together with my hair like that.
If y'all know Tiff, y'all know she ain't going to do that.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
If y'all know Tiff, y'all know she ain't gonna do that. She ain't getting out of here looking a hot mess. And if she do, y'all my witnesses, it ain't my fault. This is something that she wanted to do. I'm doing
because he sent me out there in the streets like that.
This is something that she want to do. I ain't got nothing to do with her leaving this house.
Feel like it's okay for me to
I didn't say it was okay.
Like
I didn't say it was okay.
I'm gonna do it.
You did not hear me say it was okay.
But I had
you
to
did
do
that
it.
on your own.
Wait.
She could have put on a baseball cap.
It would not fit.
It just would have been lumpy.
So you want me to put on a baseball cap? It would have been sticking way up here on my head because all that hair.
No.
Well, what was I gonna put a cap on for? It wasn't gonna fit. I couldn't put a cap on. I couldn't put a little. I couldn't even put this on. I just
had
got
no
this
big
on.
bonnets? I don't want you to do it, but I'm just saying. That would have been better.
Lumpy. Exactly, Julie. Thank you.
See? What Daphne
said?
Tiff ain't never going to be caught slipping.
Daphne, I'm going to do it on purpose.
I know.
I'm going to do it on purpose, Daphne, because he had me at that school. Sis, you should have seen me. It looked like somebody just had scrubbed my head on the concrete. It was terrible.
You ain't gonna. You not
so
gonna
bad.
look that bad. You not gonna say that.
It was bad.
It didn't look like
you see the back.
No, now you talking like you got alopecia or you got plugs in your head.
Well, it was
You ain't
definitely
It
in the
ain't
middle.
her head ain't patchy. She ain't got plugs.
It looked patchy.
She ain't, her sides ain't missing. She ain't got thin hair in certain spots. No.
I got plenty hair.
Right.
I got some hair. Don't get
But
twisted.
you just said you going out like you drug your head on cement.
It did because it was messed up. I had long locks, short locks. Then some of them I had took the locks off. It was just the braid, the twist. And
at the end of the day,
it was.
I didn't make her go out the house like that. She went out the house like that.
Did I have a choice?
Yes.
What was the choice?
Bonnet, a hat. The hat just had to be tall on your head, or whatever else needed to be done to keep you from having your hair out. That's all I'm saying.
So a bonnet.
So don't blame me.
I blame you because I wouldn't have been out of the house.
No, don't blame
you
me.
off topic. We got 9 minutes.
All right, so let's end this. Let's end this live back on the topic. The topic is: do you date while going through a divorce or separation? Again.
No.
Hey, Mamanette, you just joined. What's your opinion? You've been married before. Do you date while you're going through a divorce or separation?
Daphne, what you think?
Daphne, what you think? Stephanie,
Hi,
what's
Stephanie.
up? What do you think? Tonight's topic is: do you date while going through a separation or divorce? What's your opinion? What do you think?
Keto said yes, date.
I ain't
Stephanie
thinking about
said
him.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You ain't thinking about keto?
Keto, why would you say yes? Let's just entertain him. Why would you say yes?
I'm sure he got a good reason.
Stephanie, why would you say no? Why do you say no? Don't date.
I just feel like that's just a bad idea.
I agree.
Close that door, like the old people say. Close that door first before you go open up another door. So, I think you should just wait, and whatever will be there waiting when you're done.
Yeah. Because sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side.
No, it look like our grass in the back.
Yeah. A little dry.
Thank you for the rain, Lord. Thank you.
Because you're still married. All right.
Short and simple.
Short and
Straight to the
simple.
point. And true.
Yep. And you can use that for as biblical terms. You know, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because you're still married.
Yeah.
Some people don't look at marriage no more like, they don't even, for the spiritual side of it, they don't even think about that.
I keep telling you, people treat marriage like it's an option.
Yeah. What's
Some people, not everybody.
Have to wait until all of that is resolved and it eliminates confusion. Totally agree.
I agree, yeah.
Now, what me and Tiff were saying, if you separate, let there be communication on if we're separated, we can date. That way, that eliminates confusion, right? So, if there's no communication, that leaves the room, the door open for a lot of confusion, drama.
More than you gonna want to deal with.
Yeah.
So it's just best to play it safe and wait. What's the rush? Just,
Yeah.
But yeah. So Keto said because y'all have already decided to go different ways.
Yeah. Again, like I said, like when me and Kel, when me and my ex, whatever, when me and my ex first split up, in my mind, I was done. So when I started hanging out with the young lady, my focus was on that young lady. I was already done with my marriage. I was mentally checked out. But because I had a kid and because I wanted to be married. It's just that, did I really want to be married to this person? I didn't know. Like, I was young. I'm literally trying to wrap my head around this separation. So when my ex wanted to go through counseling, I gave it a shot. But I gave it a shot, and I had to tell the other person, like, hey, I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to hang in here. But that hurt that person's feelings. And I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Because that made me look like a liar. That made me look like you don't know what you want. You confusing me as well as I'm
all of the above.
All of the above. And I knew I wasn't. I thought I knew I was totally done at that time, but I really didn't, and that's why I gave it a second shot. Now the second shot still didn't work, so we went ahead and went through with the divorce. But like I said, at that time, the person I was hanging out with was totally checked out. Didn't want to have nothing to do with me. Felt like I was,
Felt like you was wasting her time.
Yeah. And again, I had to apologize to that person over and over and over. That person still didn't want to hear it. But at the end of the day, life goes on.
Yeah.
So here I am again. Yeah, I'm married. And I mean, the grass was greener on the other side.
It was a whole pasture. Bright green, just great. You can see just grass for miles and miles as far as the eye can see. He's waiting on me. He just needed me, that's all it is. Yeah.
Right on. Let's see. Because y'all have already decided to go different. Are we ready? Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's it.
But at the end of the day, it's opinion based.
Yeah.
So whatever you decide, you need some green grass.
It's coming. It's
for
coming.
sure. For sure.
You at least expect, and it ain't gonna look like nobody that you thought it would be.
Yeah.
Watch.
So, hey.
I'll be waiting, Stephanie, for my invitation. Because it's coming. So, anyway. Thank you all
Stephanie,
so
I greatly
much.
appreciate you joining. Keto, thank you. Uncle Harry, thank you. Michelle, thank y'all.
April, thank you.
April, Julie.
Yes, Julie, Daphne. Who else?
Everybody that joined, I greatly appreciate y'all.
Kemper. What was his name? Kemper. What was his name?
Kemper, greatly appreciate you, brother.
And if we missed anybody, please charge us to our head, not our heart, because we didn't see everybody that was logging in and out. But thank you all so much for joining us. We
send us requests.
Mm-hmm.
Send us hot topic requests.
Mm-hmm.
We may do another drawing here soon. You want to do it now? You want to do a drawing?
Sure.
All right. So send in y'all requests, email, inbox.
So you have between today and Sunday.
Today and Sunday.
To send your topic.
Yeah.
And if we choose your topic, guess what? What they get?
You get a gift card.
Boom. Get a gift card. So send us your topics. And if we choose your topic, got a gift card coming. Don't know where it's coming from. You don't know how much it's going to be. So y'all might want to send them in.
Yep.
Inbox, email.
I see these little stars. Start clicking on them. I don't even know what the stars is. I be seeing other people's pages and they ask for stars.
Well, I think you can get paid from those.
Oh.
But I don't know because I've never sent them to anyone.
Okay.
But I want to say it's like you can get paid. Like they can send you. It's almost like a cash app, I guess, with Facebook. They can send, however many stars, and I don't think it's that much. Like, I don't think it costs that much, but I mean, like $1 gives you like so many stars or whatever. So it's not a lot, but yeah.
All good. Well, hey, thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you.
Like, follow, share.
Yes, if you are not on our page, go follow our page right now.
Yep. Hit them stars. We're gonna start seeing what they do.
Yeah,
let's see. Let's make it happen. So hey, again, we greatly appreciate y'all, man. We thank y'all.
For your
time. Until next time, send us those requests, and we'll pick somebody. pick a topic for next week.
Yep.
So, hey, on that note, we greatly appreciate y'all. And we out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm Twane.
And I'm Tiff.
And we out. We love y'all. Peace.